Let's get dangerous.
From movies to games, we're here to stay. Get your fix of geeky gold. Stories untold, legends bold. It's the end of the week, unwind and geek. Let loose the fun, it's time we peak. In this space where dreams ignite. Join the crowd, we're talking loud. Reviews and picks will break it down. We can join to find, let's geek out and unwind. To level 5K, don't miss a sound. Weekenders unite for highlights and our geeky minds. From comics to tech, we're breaking ground. Exclusive hits and what's profound. Gadget thrills and newfound games. Epic quests, it's all the same. Tune in to see, no need to hide. Unleash your inner geek, embrace the ride. Weekenders unite for highlights and our geeky minds. News and views so bold and bright. We're conquering the weekend fight. From cosplay to VR dreams. Battle stations to movie scenes.
Hello, everyone.
Yo.
Welcome to the Weekenders. And right now, you got me and
Yo.
because it's way more fun to introduce them this way.
Yep.
So yeah, welcome. Right now, Alex is nowhere to be seen. Always happens when she's at her mom's for some reason. And Logan is playing. He's supposed to. He said he would probably join. He was going to join us. But he was playing, and he was also streaming on his own channel with his friend. He was playing. I don't know if they're still playing it. I didn't go check, but they were playing Helldivers 2. There were the new updates and stuff like that. So I don't know. He said he was going to join in. Otherwise, it's going to be a very short one, and I don't have any problem with that because me and Beacon want to go play Helldivers 2.
Gotta save Super Earth.
Hey, Logan! Talking about the guy. You know?
Hello.
Comment ça va? How you doing?
I'm doing fine.
So what you playing?
Star Citizen.
Oh, now you're playing Star Citizen.
Yeah, that's what I've been playing the last 3 hours.
I don't know. Last time I checked, you were playing Helldivers 2.
Well, that was like we finished playing our Helldivers at 6.
Yeah, I was working. From like 7 to 10. But yeah. So me and Beacon were planning on going to play Helldivers 2 after the stream.
Mm-hmm.
The new updates look interesting.
Yeah.
It is fun. I played earlier.
Hopefully, with all the new enemy types, they don't include all those jetpack guys everywhere.
Bro. This guy was mad annoying.
Who? The Flyers?
Yes.
There's a new Flyer?
No, it's just when you got a more difficult level, they just have a bunch.
Yeah, I know. I remember last time we were playing, it was nonstop.
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons why we were getting annoyed and frustrated. Because not only that, the backpack thing don't work anymore. Shooting them in the backpack and they would go just blow up. That didn't work anymore.
Nope.
Which is a bitch because, they're hard to kill already. Just leave us that fucking thing. That was the fun part, You shoot the jetpack, it goes boom. Just like in Nat verse, When Nat tells Gillian, want to know why I don't wear jetpacks? And just shoots the jetpack. It was like the no cape thing. I was proud of that one.
Me, I've been playing a lot of Star Citizen. I'm up to $2 million.
Oh, yeah?
Yup.
I haven't played that one yet, neither. But I've played it before. I haven't played it in a fucking long time. But I've installed it to go play. I just, Beacon doesn't have it.
It's free.
For now, yes.
It's free until the
It's free to try.
27th.
Yeah. They have free trial. Yeah.
Okay.
So you can try it out for free. I'm pretty sure you'll fucking love it, dude. But it's really like the premise of it. Like there's there's stuff that are annoying about the game because it's technically like borderline a bit like pay to win in certain idea. Oh, dude, you can buy a very expensive ship and add-ons and shit like that. That kind of like Anyways.
Yeah, but it's not paid to win.
But that's what Dave was saying. Like you can have like weird. It's not really pay to win, but there is some
Yeah, there's
advantages.
upgrades.
There's like big advantages to put a lot of money in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you can
There's
buy
like-
like ship cash and have like if you buy them cash, you have weapons that if you buy in game you won't have. That makes
It's
sense.
not. If you pay cash, you're gonna keep every time. It's gonna
Yeah.
have a wipe. That's basically it.
Because it's still in development, so there's wipes once in a while, so you have to restart some stuff. But you always keep your initial money amount that you get from the game. Because if you go in and you buy at the minimum thing, you have a certain amount of money and you get a ship. That ship is always yours. Get it? But if you buy ship within the game when there's a wipe, well, you can lose it.
Okay.
But usually the money that you make, you keep. But it's always changing and updating and having new things. Like it's still in development, but it's been like that for years. So,
Yeah.
They want to achieve the main.
but it
idea.
is a fun game. The what?
They're trying to achieve the main idea.
Mm-hmm. See what I mean? Look at this. It's like it's really like a space flight simulator. It's not just a flight simulator, but it is spaceship flight simulator, and it's a shooter at the same time, and you get it.
Mhm.
It's really like a simulated, like it's like a sim in space. As you can see. So you have like bounty hunting mission, like drug trafficking, parcel delivery. Like you can do a whole bunch of stuff. Like one of the stories of the parcel that I don't know if you remember, but I told you about it a while back. And that came because I was doing parcel delivery in there, and I just had a cool idea of what to do with it. That's where the idea came from.
Yeah.
Because I was doing parcel delivery with Dave, and the funny part is, okay, let me show you. It was a parcel delivery, but we were going to pick up drugs in a secret place. Okay, so it's a place that you can't find on the map. You know where it is on the planet. You have to locate it, and there's no way of pinpointing it unless you leave somebody there, right? So like that, he could always find me. So we go there. It was a drug point. Dave drops. We drop there. We fill the freaking ship. He leaves me there. He goes to drop it. So I'm waiting there, all right? So I'm just going around waiting for him, and then I see a guy coming. Like I see a ship coming. Well, okay. Once there was a guy that came by. He looks at me, says hi. I'm like, hey. Goes friendly. Yes. Goes to the freaking thing, picks up his drugs, and leave. I'm just there waiting for Dave. But then I walk outside and I see there's a ship there. He's just hovering in front of me. I'm like, hi. You friendly? Doesn't answer. Are you friendly? Doesn't answer. Okay. Go inside, and I just wait. Guy comes in. I'm like, I point my gun at him. I'm like, are you friendly? Turns around, starts shooting at me. Fucking killed him. A few minutes after, he's back with a fucking another ship. Comes out, starts blasting with the ship. I'm hiding under his previous ship. He comes out, kill him. He comes back with another ship, and he's like, motherfucker, comes back, and I'm like, are you friendly? Bang, 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 starts blowing, the shooting at the ship, shooting everywhere. And I'm like, okay. He comes out, sniped him in the fucking face. Dude, I did that like 10 times. Dave, when he got here, he starts laughing. Go, dude, what the fuck's with the ship? Like, there's like a bunch of ship everywhere. Yeah, that guy's really not happy. It was too hard to answer one simple question. Go, as that question? Are you friendly? You just get the fuck out of here. Yeah, and you have ship everywhere. Yeah. It's a ship cemetery, you know. So the guy shows up again. Dave blasts his fucking ship out.
Oh,
of his face.
my bad, homie.
It was fucking hilarious, anyways.
I'm trying to keep my vehicle right here, right? Move
Some
out.
people were talking about it for a little while, on the like Dave was like, dude, people were talking about it. The guy was complaining and the "Are you friendly" thing. Oh yeah, I don't know.
Well, there's a lot of people.
It's easy to say, "Are you friendly?" Yes. Okay, fine. Go take your drugs.
Yeah.
But it's a fucking thing where the guy could just turn around and shoot me. Am I gonna be stupid and just like, nah, dude, are you friendly? Yeah, go. Okay. Go. But that was fun. Let me go check the live chat. Okay, we have Edwin in the chat.
Yo.
Hello, peeps. Hello, Edwin. Some person. What's up, some person? What's up, Edwin? Hello, Simon. Yep. Don't move the camera down. Don't need to know what you're really doing. Who, me? I'm doing okay. I'm working. Do a barrel roll. He was talking to you, Logan. Sorry, a little delay. Sci-fi drug dealer. Yeah. That was fun. What in the wide world of sport is going on here? What's up, Chris? We're doing the weekenders like usual, and right now it's just the three of us. Logan is playing Star Citizen, which I also had a few cool updates, and seems pretty fun. They added another type of like
Solar system,
which is like you have the Star Trek. Technically, you go from Star Trek world to Star Wars.
Nice.
Yeah, it's kind of what it is. And right now there's a free game. It's free to play. You can go and try it for free. You go there, you create your account, you can download and try a whole bunch of shit for free. So I highly recommend you guys can try it out.
Stop shooting
The
my
initial
fucking-
price to start the game, playing the game when you want to buy your first pack, it's not that expensive. But then don't fall like Dave and start spending way too much money. But Dave has big ship. They're pretty cool. So if you guys join in, we're pretty much set up with Dave.
Nice.
We got big ship, we got guns, we got everything. So I do recommend you guys try it out like that. Yeah, take advantage of the free thing so you can try it out and figure it out if it's worth. I think the initial buying point is 25. I think. Again, is that it? How much is it for the smallest pack with the ship?
Let me get the fuck out, and I'll tell you.
The guy in the hat. I mean the guy in the hat. Oh, that's Logan. That's my son, my oldest son, Logan. Don't you see little? Don't we look familiar? So he's showing
It's like
us
40,
again.
49.
49. Okay, so about $50 Canadian.
No, I was
No.
saying US.
US. Okay, so $50 US to start. It's not that bad, but you get a ship, you get some a few thousand credits.
Yeah.
So you technically buy the game, you buy a ship, you get credits to start the game, and it's pretty cool. Yeah. You have vehicles. It's not just ships. It's there.
Oh, this one's a stolen vehicle.
Yeah.
Yeah, we saw.
We saw you steal it.
Yep.
You ghetto style that vehicle.
I had no choice.
But that's a game that I also like to play. I haven't played in a long time because they did something that I didn't like for a while, so I kind of like stopped playing. Then I played other games because I don't have that much time to play. I have a lot of work, like when doing comics and stuff. So
Hmm.
he goes, you got the same gnome like nose. Yeah, he is my son. You know, we're technically Viking dwarves. Same as Beacon there.
Yep. In the real world, that's called Irish and Scottish genes.
True. There's also the Viking in that, but it also works.
Yeah. I do have a
That's
little
why.
bit of.
That's why we all look like we're part of the same family.
Yeah.
Hmm. You want to see how much money I'm at?
That's what the thing Saul was funny. It's like the Sims family sitcom. Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, the stream cannot see the money, but you can see it. I
Well,
think.
we see your thing, but where's the money?
Bottom left.
Oh, because of the yeah. So we can't see it because of our heads are there.
I'm at 2,200,090, but 297.
Did he inherit the short hair gene too? No, you got a haircut if that's what you're talking about. Short hair gene. You have a problem with the fact that we got our hair short now?
What I always tell my nieces and nephews when they notice I got a haircut is like, "So you got your haircut?" They go, "No, I just sneezed and it fell out."
Yeah, I saved 500 people from a burning house. That's what
Yeah.
happened. The- See, this is the space. This is the hyperspace type of thing. This is kind of cool. I was saying, you guys should definitely check it out, especially right now that it's no short and hairy gene. Yeah, of course. Logan's my height. We're like 5'8", 5'7", 5'8". I think we're 5. Yeah, we're 5'8". Not taller though. That was a surprise.
Yeah, that's the thing about Scots Irish families. You got the occasional ogre that comes out.
Yeah, and Nathan is definitely it. It's like we're all about the same height here. Like Hannah's the youngest girl, and she's about our height, right?
Mhm.
Alex is like 5 feet. She says she's 5'1". Let's leave her in our little believing that she is, but she's definitely about 5.
Oh,
That is the spurred out is like boom. Hey, what's up, Mister? He has about like almost a head more than us, which is decent. He's also hairy, so oh, yeah. Landing.
the fuck is he?
Track. Okay.
What the?
You're picking up your friend?
No, I'm just wondering the hell is he going?
That's one of the things about this game that it's so huge that you can be like another fucking like planet far away while you go do something else. Like it's dude, it's everything you wanted in a space game, but it still has problems. But they've been adding and fixing a bunch of things. I enjoyed it. We're gonna have to go back and play a bit, but like I said, take advantage of the fact that it's free to go test it out because yeah, that's one of the games that we could play like 15 people at the same time.
Nice.
I mean,
Yeah,
we can
imagine
play
if, like
up to 50.
yeah. But I'm saying like we could be like 15 people here right now and meet up there and play and be on the same fucking ship with Dave's there because Dave has those big giant ships.
Yeah.
And it's also the type of like if the ship's big, you actually need a crew to pilot it at a certain point. You get it? Like it's that's how it is. It's fucking interesting.
It's,
So I'm gonna take a break from watching him play Star Citizen for a second. We're gonna go here. I want to do that little campaign plug because there's a campaign that launched today from a friend of mine, probably ours, because sure Beacon knows him too. If he knows who I'm talking about already. There you go. And that's Infinitel Chronicles: The War of Trees #2. That's our friend Chris Fisk, and that's his second. That's a little project that he's had on been dreaming of working on for a long time, and he's been putting his money into it. So you can go check out the campaign. Hold on, I flicked on the wrong window. Oh, there you go. He got funded, and it got funded. He's at 2,856 Canadian. That's 2,079 USD. He had a low starting price of 1,200 USD, which is pretty low. But making sure you can get funded pretty quick too. So
yeah.
go check it out. I couldn't pick up when I tried to back it, like back in campaign #1. I couldn't pick up issue #1. I might try and back it this one, but I had to reduce a bit of my backing lately because I spent a lot of money on campaigns last year. But yeah, book two's out. It's fantasy. One of the things that's weird is he has like two different versions of the same book with like the same book but two different artists. Then he did like if I remember this right, so he has two different artists drawing the same book, so you can pick which one or get both. I don't know if there's something different other than the art in it. You have the manga version there. We also got him into 3D printing, so he's 3D printing his own little statues and minis and stuff like that too. So go check it out. He's a friend of ours. He does good work. He fulfills, and obviously he has money because god damn, he got all this shit done before, and he put a lot of money into this time, effort, and money. So go check it out. You have a free preview here, standard edition of book 2. That's what I'm saying. Like he has the standard edition, he has another edition with an artist. Hold on, let me go check. There you go. There, it's right here. So the standard edition is presented in a full-color Western graphic novel format by the original art team that produced the first book. Then, the alternate art edition, see, I was right, is presented with a more storybook approach, reminiscent of the European full-color bande dessinée. I don't know. Sorry, I just have the idea of a storybook approach. Okay, I get what he means, but
Okay.
not all French comics are that way. But I get what he means. More of those big graphic novels, like a book with those big art in there. So maybe more detail or rendered. It's just to show that different type of art style. Because to me, storybook was more like like flat. When you say storybook, it tells me like there's no sequential. That makes sense. Like in Bande Dessinée, it's still sequential art. But when you
Yeah.
say storybook, it tells me like you have like the story plus a full image, right? I don't know if that's what he means, but then he goes like a full color bande dessinée, like a French comic book, meaning I'm guessing it's still sequential. Oh. And then you have the third version, the manga edition, presented in black and white, smaller from the form factor and read from left to right, akin to popular Japanese manga. The speech is presented in English, but all Anobateas is in the Japanese. The edition also contains the first and second book in a single volume. So if you buy the manga one, you have the first one and the second one in it. Well, a lot of option of what you want to do, and you can go and back it.
hmm And he does really cool boxes with his. I got his first campaign. It was came in a
Yeah,
really cool
yeah.
box.
I couldn't back it because he was not doing international back then.
Ah,
But yeah, I would probably want to back the standard edition. But yeah, the guy works in like gaming boxes, so he always does that nice little gaming type of like box. Where is it? Trying to look. Usually he shows it. Is that it? No, 60 Being Hero set. Where's the box? There you go. No. 2-book bundle. There you go. That's the box store folio, whatever. So it's always a nice little decorated box.
hmm
And that ain't cheap, to be quite honest. I checked into it, something I want to do. I was actually thinking of checking into it to have something that's similar for Blood Hunt. Blood Hunt 2, so you can get like Blood Hunt 2 and Blood Hunt 1 in there.
yeah.
He has a little glow in the dark beastie. He has that little statue there that you can paint. Where's that a glow in the dark too? No, that's the paintable one. Okay. And he even invested in money that it comes with a little pack of freaking paint. I'm like, dude, that guy put a lot of money into. So go back his game so he can remake that money.
Yeah.
Collectible cars that are all wrapped in things, like in little bags. Like those things ain't cheap, dude.
Yeah.
The other has a really good connection for getting in pricing, which is like, goddamn. And everything's ready, and he always has samples before he launch. Oh, go. Like even his stand when he went to his first con, he had two freaking like touch screen TVs as display. Like goddamn.
Nice.
So yeah, check it out. It's interesting. He also has a little like war chest there with back perk of 25 USD and more. Go check it out. He's a cool guy. His project's pretty. It's interesting, and is very into high end fantasy. So Joe, check it out. If I back it, I'm probably gonna back if I can. I'll check. It says ships worldwide now, so yeah, okay. So I'd be interested in having like the regular edition with the number 2 with the same artist crew. I kind of like it like that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, check it out. I'll put the link in the chat. Oh, that's the wrong link. And it was like, Chris, you're alive? Hopefully I'll share and everything. So here's the link. Go check it out. It's worth the time to go check it out. And now let's go see him fly a little bit. And Beacon, is there something you wanted to talk about before I hit my other subject?
All right, so I started watching an anime before this show
Hmm.
because I didn't have a topic, and it's called "The Red Ranger Becomes an Adventurer in Another World." Basically, just picked a random anime. It's an isekai. The Red Power Ranger gets transported to a fantasy world, and you know winds up teaming up with some mage girl, and gradually becomes part of an adventuring party. Got some pretty funny moments, like every time he transforms, there's a little explosion behind him, and everyone's like, "What the hell's that?" It's like, "Why did it explode?" And, he's beating up monsters, punches one, it flies away and explodes. How did that happen? It's like, why did the monster explode?
Hmm.
It's like, he's basically like a stereotypical Power Rangers character talking about all these talking about friendship and bonds with family and all that. Like he's like his Power Ranger team's like the Bond Rangers, something like that. They like their whole thing is about relationships between people. Kind of sounds like it'd be a really dumb Power Ranger series, but yeah, it's pretty funny so far. Pretty decent so far. Not the best, not the worst, just worth watching.
Hmm. And why'd you find this again?
It was on like the website highanime.com or highanime dot whatever. If you Google it, it'll probably show up. But yeah, it's basically just a free website to watch anime on. Definitely make sure you got your antivirus on, just in case. Or use Brave. Brave is good.
I need to use that more, I guess.
Yeah, the web browser. Yeah, it's pretty good.
No, that vehicle looks cool. You know what that reminds me of now?
What?
Dune.
Yeah.
Like, I can't wait to see that. Like, I saw the trailer from the new Dune video game, Dune Awakening. That looks dope. They've been gacking about it.
Mm-hmm.
And just watching this now reminds me of it. And, I'm probably going to be playing that game. Because I think they probably are buying it for me. It was like, what do you want for your birthday? Space Marine 2 or Dune? I'm like, oh, that's a hard decision. Space Marines 2, I really want it. But Dune is Dune. Yeah, I don't know. I have more chances of finding people wanted to play Dune than wanted to play Space Marine 2. But Space Marine 2 does look dope. But I can only I have the minimum required to play the Space Marines 2 on my computer. Because it's, I don't know. So, he's going into a little action mode, see?
Nice.
So I'm saying it's not just about a flight simulator, it's a mix of everything. That's what I like about it. The only bad part I'm like, you need to go to the bathroom, you need to go sleep, you need to eat, you need to drink water, like, god damn.
Oh, so it's a survival game.
Yeah, it's a mix of everything. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Like, it's really like a live in space simulator, get it?
Yep. And so you got to wipe your visor to get the vision clear.
Oh. Oh. My turn for the last little thing I want to talk about. I showed this on the last stream, I think it was. Hold on, let me get the other one. Yeah, Battle Beast. Where's the other one? Anyways. I have another cover of it. There you go. There it is. So, I grabbed Battle Beast last week, and I got to read it, and goddamn, it's good. Can't wait. I can't. It's a miniseries from what I hear, and I can't wait to have it all. It's pretty good. I got 2 sketch covers on their way, and yeah, some of them are pretty hard to get. I got the regular type of edition here, and I have a more limited variant cover type of thing where that it's a cardboard cutout that opens up on both sides of the thing. Let me show you. I don't want to touch it too much. It's not my reading copy. Is it?
Nice.
And it's a little. I thought that was cool. Except it's just like it's $1 more. You can get surprise package at a certain price, and you don't know what cover you're gonna get. So there's a whole bunch of variant covers. Those are the ones I have, and I really enjoyed it. It's Ryan Oakley that's back on drawing it, the original creator of Invincible. And if you don't know what Battle Beast is, well, it's part of Invincible, and it starts from a scene from the series. So yeah, I highly recommend it. I really liked it. Can't wait to have the entire thing. I don't know if I showed this last time, but I have this, the last Ronin, the last issue, which it's the last Ronin 2 Re-Evolution, telling the stories of the new Turtles. So I finally have the last one, so I can start reading the whole thing. Because I'm like that, I read the first. Sometimes I read the first and second issue, and I'm like, okay, I wait for the rest. Like I check if I want to keep buying it, then I wait till I have the full series to just binge read everything. I grabbed this. This is something I was waiting to grab the trades, but I grabbed this issue number 8 because Liam Sharp's in it, and Liam Sharp is like one of the guys that should have been drawing Conan for the longest fucking time. It's his dream job, and he never got to. He did an illustration for the board game a while back, which was dope as fuck. And he's finally getting to work on Conan. Finally. And, it's his freaking calling. Look at this. And he's going all out on it. That's one of the pages. Did you see it, Beacon? So,
Yeah.
like, that's like ultimate Conan art. Like, that guy should be like, if that guy was do an adaptation of every novel, I'd buy every single one of them. I showed that to Dave, who was a big freaking fan too. Dude. I was like, come on, if that guy's not like top G freaking Conan artist, dude, yeah, I agree. You have some, I don't care. Here's some little black and white titties. I'm not going to show everything, but oh, dude, look at that image. See what I mean? Look at Conan.
Nice.
Like the closest thing to that, a Frazetta type of thing, Another one I like was Barry Windsor Smith's art, but come on. Get him to do more, okay? So he's doing more. He's going to be a bigger story than this.
Nice.
But oh, dude, I was so happy to see him do this. I've been a fan of his for a long time, and I got to chat with him a few times on Facebook and Twitter, especially because I got to know him a bit, like in that little moment where he was almost unknown, because he was very popular in the 90s. He did Death Head 2, if I remember. Yeah, Death Head 2. And then he did the Dark Age Spawn or something like that. That was also very popular. He was the one that did the what's his name? Death Dealer with Danzig for a while too, after Bisley. But then after that, he kind of fell into a limbo. He tried to start a different company to do moving comics and shit like that. And then after that, he made it big again. But he did a crowdfunding. It was that. That's how I got to chat with him and talk with him a bit more. I also tried this. I picked up this today. It's a new series or miniseries in the Spawn universe, The Curse of Shelley Johnson. I don't know much about it, but that cover was interesting, and something told me it was something my girls would like to read too. If you know Alex, and Anna's also weird. Yeah, they like horror shit. And when I saw this, I'm like, that looks technically like Alex. No, Anna, when she was younger. So I grabbed that. The art is by the guy that was inking Greg Capullo for a long time, Jonathan Frappion. So it kind of has that little vibe of his. You know, like when you look at certain, like Scott Williams, when he draws, kind of look like a bit of a Jim Lee-ish. I don't want to spoil anything. So yeah, it's interesting. I don't know anything. I haven't read it yet. I just flipped to it and I'm like, okay, let's try this. There was this too. They were on special. Gunslinger, Spawn #1, The Trade, and Scorch Volume 1. I'm like, why not? And like I told Beacon the other day, he was telling us about Vatican City.
Mm-hmm.
I found this, and supposedly they're hard to find. So here's a copy of Vatican City.
Yeah.
#1. He told me it was good, so I decided to give it a try. And here's Vatican City #2, and supposedly it's a 3-part. It's only a 3-part miniseries. No. There you go. Picked up #2, and this was part of my reserve too. Cyberpunk #4. So completing the entire miniseries, which I really like, by the way. So I can't wait to read that one. I do recommend it, especially if you're a Cyberpunk fan. But I'll read those Vatican City soon. I haven't read it yet. But one of the ones I'm excited is to actually read this to see if it's actually lives up to the hype. I read #1. I'm like, okay, I'll read the rest, but can't wait to read those. But like I said, I'll repeat again. Get these. Pretty good. So yeah. I think we pretty much covered everything. Let's go see this for a second before we leave. Mr. Playing there. Alex did not join us. It's okay. It's going to be a short and sweet, and me and Beacon can go play.
Yep.
Nothing wrong about that.
I've just about finished off my pages on issue 4. I've just got to merge this all down and do all my finishing filter touches, and it will be done.
By the way, Hellzone right now, it's technically everything's done. I don't know if you guys just saw the updates, but it's all done.
Sweet.
So I got I got Beacon's proofreading, so I did some fixes there, corrections. Dave gave me his, which was very excessive. So everything's prepped, everything's done. I've been over because he didn't just go in corrections; it was suggestions and this to for certain lines and stuff. So everything's been done. So right now I'm waiting for another one maybe to give me his proof, but we're going into final lettering mode and then it's printing. So I can't wait to get that out. I don't know. If you guys been following, you know that Hellzone's been like a project that's been technically all done like between 20, I think it was 2022. We first pitched it in 2021. I did the first five or 7 pages, I think. Then after that, I did most of the freaking book from 2022. I think it was. Anyways, between 2022 2023. everything was pretty much done. I had like maybe like 10 to 12 pages left to do when it got funded, and then it fell into a limbo for a little while, and then Aaron just went, you know what, just finish it. It's all yours, and then so I just wanted it out. I'm just happy it didn't fall into one of those project limbo like other projects I've been on, and I'm sure I'm not the only one that happened. That you work on a project and it never comes out. Like that 6-page story I did for Grave Robbers. I'm so disappointed that thing never came out, and it's not mine. I can't do nothing about it. You know what I mean? But all those 6 pages were done. I was pretty proud of it. Now looking at it, I'm like, because you always get better. You always learn something.
Yeah.
So when that happened, I'm like, I can't. I want this to be out now before I launch. Bloodhunt 2, which I think I kind of leveled up. It's one of my best work right now, I think, and it's gonna go very well with the first issue. I like to believe that with every book, I always get better and better and better and better. I always feel like I'm, like something clicked. Like the only way to explain it is like you thought you saw clearly until now you see even clearer this time. You just see something a little bit, oh, then you level up. So so I'm happy that Hellzone's coming out. I hope it would have been out before, right? Because when I went back over to just tweak and fix it a few things, I was like, I borderline wanted to redraw everything. I'm like, no, don't do that, don't do that, don't do that. So I'm happy it's coming out. I'm pretty. I hope everybody's gonna like it. I'm pretty proud of the job I did when the premise was, a mix of Doom mixed with Event Horizon and something else. I was thinking also of like oh man, there's another movie and a video game, but it's okay. What's the name of that fucking Metroid? There's a few other things that pop in my head, but there's also Fact 2. Right? So there's a mix of everything in that story, and I think I was able to make something coherent, different from the inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
Without it being too on point, but it's different. It's its own little thing, but you can see what inspired it. But it's different. It's its own little thing. And I think I nailed it. I'm pretty happy of the job I did. So that's why I'm pretty happy that it's coming out. I'm also happy that it's coming out before my new stuff because the new stuff is the new stuff. And I can't blame. I can't say that it's fun to go back to my own stuff.
Yeah.
And I'll also be back doing layouts of Mr. There are 7 Legions.
Yep. Looking forward to that.
So yeah, you're gonna have to get what's his name, Ponciano.
Yeah, got to get Ponciano paid.
Yeah.
Help me pay Ponciano. Go buy 7 Legions issues 2 and 3, 1, 2, and 3.
Okay,
If
one,
you have
2, 1, 2 are on the website Inkslayer, and the third one's on Amazon, right?
Yep.
You didn't break up the first one into Amazon neither, right?
Not yet. I still been meaning to do that.
Because you should probably like that. People could buy all 3 of them in one shot and get free shipping, and you keep your deluxe edition.
Yeah.
Yeah. I highly recommend it.
Yep.
And if you do it the proper size, you could probably have them in Barnes and Nobles because it's all a question of sizes. Because that's how people are getting their books in Barnes and Nobles. Another thing, they're connected to Amazon. And it's something that we can do. Like I told you last time, you didn't notice. If you do, you just have to accept. Instead of making 70%, you're going to be making 40, I think, or something, 60. No, you make less percentage, but they get into bookstores.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you just have to make sure that it's the right dimensions that they carry. Yeah. So, I think we're gonna cut it right now. So before an hour, but it's not a problem with me. I think it's pretty sweet to hit it on an hour spot.
And you got me who just did a stream of 9 hours.
Yeah. No wonder you weren't talking all that much.
Yeah.
I ended before joining here, or else my PC will blow up.
Yeah.
I was streaming for 9 hours 20 minutes. So with this, pretty much 10 hours I was on stream.
Yeah. Well, that's why you were technically like brain dead and not overly excited and blah blah blah. That's what he means. He's been streaming for 9 hours. Okay, makes sense. Yep. So we'll see y'all tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow for Doodle and Chill. Unless work calls me in, because sometimes it happens. But
Yeah.
Doodle and Chill tomorrow. It's Shadowhawk. So we're continuing the Image Comic Founders Phase 1. So Shadowhawk's going to be the subject tomorrow. We call it the Spine Breaker, the Bone Breaker. It was a fun concept. And tomorrow, that's all we're going to be covering. So see you all tomorrow and again next week. And hopefully, we have some other cool, interesting thing to talk about. So it's time for me and Beacon to go, set our things up and go play some Helldivers.
Yeah. Gotta save Super Earth.
Yep. What is it again? For democracy.
Yeah. For our democracy.
And you still have time to go back Hellzone if you want to. The description is down below. Until when I go to print, it's where I close it. Kickstarter is pretty much closed. The only thing available there is the digital for the moment, unless I decide to go make one of the tiers available again. But Indiegogo is the place, so go check it out. Yeah. Okay. What video am I going to close? Yeah. Don't forget to go sign up for the Blood Hunt too, because I'm looking to launching this not too long from now. Go sign up. And we're gonna close with the video, with the Blood Hunt video. So, have a good night, everybody, and see y'all tomorrow.
Deuces.
By moonlight, the hunt begins. Crimson marks on Palestine. Enchanted foes, mortal sin. A game of death, I'm here to win. Blood hunt, no time to stall. Monsters fall as I heed the call. Vincent's out, the shadows crawl. Fear the reaper, you use hell. I'll take the bounties, leave behind death. With fangs and stealth, I'll steal your breath. Screams in silence, hearts in chains. Under darkness, start the games. Shadows meld through night, I vow. With every kill, hear the midnight howl. The cursed and damned, they meet their end. Merciless track, no soul to bend.